Oh, damn, that bright. Oh, damn, that bright.
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm streaming. Less bright. That's so weird. One of my monitors has like a fucking gamma issue. Oh, what up, guys? I'll fix the chat. Because right now it's emote only. I forgot to tell the team that I was streaming. It's gonna be a quick stream. I'm just waiting for Dane to get to the office. Yeah, Anissa and I are doing our podcast today. And I forgot to tell Dane when we were going to come in. So he's, obviously just sleeping or something. There we go. Yes, it is exciting. We got it all set up in there, kind of fine-tuning everything. We got like a 3-camera setup. We got a wide, and then we got Anissa and I. And we're going to be chatting about all sorts of bull piss. Do you pick a name yet? Kind of. We're not gonna get too married to the name, or even go crazy about it. Because I don't know. I think a lot of people put way too much thought into a name. You kind of have to let it go. Hi Ian, how's Anissa? Anissa's good. She's just in the other room chilling. Thank you, Nathan, for 270. Menorp Gobzaguna. Oh wait, that's something. That's something backwards. Pornem. No, prawn. No, doesn't sound like it. How'd the pod recording go? We haven't done it yet. I'm waiting for Dane to get into the office. I think the mic volume is low. Well, it might be. No, it's just Gobzaguna. I just made it. What the hell? You think the volume's fine? Okay, good. I won't mess with it. Even though I kind of already messed with it a little bit. Yeah, the topics for today's podcast, I don't know. I have a bunch of shit written down. And I think sort of depending on where the conversation goes, I'll just steer it to, whatever. A lot of podcast-focused questions so that, we can kind of break the ice, a.k.a. pros and cons of a podcast. What do you hope to get out of a podcast? That sort of stuff. Yeah, it's going to go on maximum damage.
Hello.
Can you speak louder? I'm blending nickels right now. That's cool.
Man, my body's tired.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's... yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense now. I get it. Nerdy content.
I don't want to work out tomorrow. I can already tell it's going to suck.
Yeah. Yeah, we're sort of reaching our final week before we before we go to Australia. We've sort of been not taking any weeks off from lifting, so we're ready for a big long break so our bodies can recover, and Australia is going to be that for us.
Usually every 3 months you're supposed to take like a week off, but we haven't taken a week off for like 5 months, so we're like, our central nervous system is definitely...
Yeah. Is a podcast video and audio? Yes, it is. I don't view, or I don't watch podcasts. I think like a lot of podcast viewers watch them or listen to them. The only podcast I listen to is like clips, and they're all video based, so yeah, I'm focusing on that. But apparently there's a whole world of people who just listen to this shit, and I need to figure that side of it out. I really want to start going to the gym again, but I don't even know where to start. Yeah.
Push day, pull day, or leg day, upper body day. Just go and like do like legs, you know. Maybe you want to do some squats. You don't have to like do, it doesn't have to be too regimented. Just like, you know, some squats, some lunges, some like leg press.
Yeah.
You know? And then the next day do upper body, and then take a break, and then, yeah. It's usually the best.
Be there. That's the start that matters. Yeah, Anissa always had this, what was that saying? The hardest part is just
getting in the car.
Getting in the car to go to the gym, or I guess if you're walking there, the hardest part is getting out the door.
Mm-hmm. Listen to podcasts when I drive to Portland for a 4-hour drive. Also love me squat day. Me too. Well,
I fucking hate squat day. I hate using my legs.
He hates using his legs. I like deadlifts. I don't like squats because I have really long femurs. So
give us a femur demonstration.
Well, when I squat, people always used to say all the time, like, "Well, you shouldn't lean forward," but because of how long, I'm trying to like move it, because of how long my femurs are, I can't squat like how normal people do. Like I have to lean my body forward in order to stay balanced, unfortunately. But that's normal for long femured people.
Bro, same. Hello, vaping glube tech? Wait, vaping? Lube tech. Thank you for the subscription, vaping lube tech. My legs are so long. Yeah, femur queen. Mm-hmm. Do you know what the guitar is, and can you use one? No, I can't.
Do you know what the guitar is? Is there a guitar?
What a guitar is. Will you try to promote the Maximum Damage channel more? It seems like most people are not aware of it. Yeah, and that's kind of by design a little bit. I just don't want to attract attention to the channel when there's a bunch of fucking assholes like ready to like chat shit. So I'm just like, hey, if you like the content, you'll find it.
I heard Twitter shitting itself over your last few uploads.
Really?
Yeah.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
But it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We just, especially, rather just organically grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I should promote it more. We're gonna start promoting all of it more because it's, I don't know, it's the right thing to do. I can't fucking, run from it forever. I just gotta get used to it. I just like hate using all the, I guess, channels where you do promote that shit. Because it seems like a lot of the time, like the people who do want to see it, it's like the people who want to see it they're just gonna click on it and watch it. Like if I were to tweet it out or something, but they know the pieces of shit like love engaging. Yeah. They love engagement. Yeah. The people who are just like, oh yeah, I wanted to check this out, they don't really like leave much. Thank you, Pink Daiquiri, for the sub.
It's just sad because there's so many people that don't know that you're uploading. Like even my fucking mom. Like my mom's like such a. Yeah. She's usually on that shit. She was like, I didn't even know Ian was uploading.
Okay, I got a text from Dane. Oh. Nice. He says, I will be there soon. I just saw this.
Oh.
I just said, no worries, King Batch.
I did my makeup for the podcast.
Yeah. TikTok it? Yeah, I should actually just start TikToking it because that's a better platform. That's like a less... Weirdly, that's like a less shitty platform for some reason. Everyone
here only knows that we're recording the podcast today because I put it on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay, cool.
That's why people are asking about
I use dumbbells that I hold out to counter my balance, letting me be more straight. What the hell does that
you don't
mean?
have to correct your form if you have long femurs. You're still hitting the right things. It just looks different than like short femored
Right.
squat
The way
technique.
you do it.
But there's nothing wrong with doing what is correct for your body. You don't have to like counterbalance it.
Mm-hmm.
You just have long femurs. You gotta lean forward. That's how your body folds. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, so even though Dane's coming, I will stream for I think an hour or something like that.
Stream for an hour?
Yeah, just so that, I didn't start the stream for no reason.
No, you can start the stream for no reason.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't.
It kind of feels bad.
Wow. Welcome to my life. No, it's fine. I mean, I don't know.
What is that link you put in the chat? I'm scared to open it. That's not a link. That's just dots.
Mm-hmm.
It's your show. We're just in it. Yeah, that's true. I didn't
Oh.
post a link.
Thank you. I don't even know what this lip shade is. It's like, man, it's one of the Pillow Talks.
Oh shit. Yo, what up? Did you kill? Welcome back. 5-month sub.
Which Pillow Talk was it? Not the lightest one. I think it's like the more red one.
How fast do you think you can get in the mainframe? Maybe try that out. Oh yeah, speedrun getting into the mainframe.
What does that mean? Hacking?
Yeah, hacking, a little hack test. So I might have missed it or came in after. But what's the pod gonna be about? Just fucking anything and everything, like most people's podcast. Just like whatever is on the mind, whatever's going on in our lives currently, I imagine, and whatever happens to interest us, autistically or otherwise. Hello, Nicotine TV and Sky Blue Kazoo.
Apparently
Number 2.
This is a sexual thing, sexual
What?
stance. It's called like you're pointing at your fucking cock.
Yeah, that's some mumbo jumbo hoo-ha
In heaven now.
bullshit.
So sorry I died. I miss you
Oh,
so much.
thank you,
I'm happy
Ghost.
Here, so I'm not coming home.
Thank you, Wolfen, for disabling subscriber-only mode. I didn't know that's what I was in.
Oh.
But that kept me safe while the mods weren't around. You're blessed, Wolfen. Nicotine TV says, awesome shirt, Anissa.
Thank you.
Yeah, Anissa has good taste.
I thrifted this one.
Yo, what up, Elijah Lane?
It's so comfy too. I love it.
You talking voodoo today? Hoodoo? Or like tier list stuff? A lot of different topics. Podcasts, just talking about podcasts in general. I think talking about you look different without the stash. Yeah, it kind of, I don't know if I like it. But I've been moisturizing lately.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say lately, I mean starting yesterday.
An astrologist told him he needs to moisturize after we did a synastry reading together.
We literally did we got our fucking synastry read in the park, and then they told me, I'm getting water, moisturized. You need to moisturize your skin.
Well, she said that specifically she threw shade at his hygiene and then said that he needs to moisturize more.
What channel is it on? It's going to be on Maximum Damage. We're actually going to have this podcast coming out during the same time as the new Hot Seat shit is coming out, so it's going to be crazy.
To be honest, I kind of was thinking about maybe before we leave to Australia, because I think it would actually be nice to have a break and have people really digest it and decide how they feel about it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Put it out before. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But yeah, the astrologist was like super fucking cool, because she was like, she said a lot of things that were just literally Ian's career path online, and like the drama and stuff. It was like she didn't know who we were, but it felt like she did. It was crazy.
Do you deep condition your hair? Your hair would curl so nice.
Well, he does.
I condition it. I don't know what deep conditioning is.
It's where you like leave it in.
Oh, I think the max I've left it in is maybe 5 minutes in the shower.
Good. No, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Do it straight away when I get in the shower, and then I scrub everything else. And I'm like, by the time I'm done with everything else, this should be ready.
Well, this is with you did you diffused your hair today, yeah.
I don't fucking care, you little man. CS2 is out. CS2 Go. I mean, CS2 Counter-Strike is out.
Yeah, he diffused his hair today. He used my hair diffuser.
Yo, Bozo, what up? Welcome back to the army.
Someone
Welcome back
said
to the
they
Navy.
liked me mixing the metal with like kawaii aesthetic, and I appreciate you saying
That is cool.
It's not even really on purpose. It's just my face, I think, is naturally a little bit more like...
It's not hard. You don't have a hard face.
Yeah, I don't have a hard face, so I think it just kind of... It just happens. But... It's soft. I have soft features.
Yo'd up J to the JF.
Hola, Dane.
Damn, I didn't know it was Wife Wednesday.
What the heck?
We were thinking about recording the podcast and then putting it out before we go to Australia, the first episode, to see what people, digest it. We digest it and then
Okay.
think about it while we're on the trip.
Okay.
Okay. We sound like
Okay.
John.
I'm in heaven now.
Whoa,
Before I
Bozo.
miss you so much. I'm happy
I've
here,
noticed
so
you've
Oh.
I'm
been
not coming
putting
home.
Peter Kane isms in the chat lately.
Just the okay.
Okay.
Wait, is that a Peter Caneism?
It's a Peter Kane-ism.
Oh, really?
He watches like slime or something on TikTok, and then he goes,
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Okay. I remember seeing that specifically. That's like his TikTok content.
yeah. He reacts to stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just stream for another like 45 minutes and then we'll start.
Okay.
I changed some of the settings that you had on the
Changed the
computer and I
cameras.
moved the
Why?
cameras around.
Why?
We changed the cameras and the lighting.
A little bit of thinking.
We got really bored, so we kind of just started
Yeah.
moving things. And then
Quick,
we
be
were
productive.
like,
One of those moments.
No, it's good.
Oh, we also decorated it more. We brought
Oh, things from home.
yeah, Ethan and Ela's like one of their first ever creations, that like pink human stuffed animal.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, we brought that.
Weren't they called like
Friendly guys or something?
Lugermorphs?
No, not Luger Morphs.
Eraser Kid.
What do you think of all the red pill goofballs like Sneeko and Fresh and Fit? They fucking
didn't you hear-
suck balls and cock.
The 15-year-old girl.
Not
was
that that's a
stabbed.
bad thing,
Well,
but it is a bad thing if you're against it.
bad thing if you're homophobic, I guess.
Yeah. Hello, iDubbbz. Don't get a chance to watch streams a lot. Appreciate you, man. You too, Anissa. A lot of love. Thank you. I'm the dude, man. Iron Maiden for the win. You guys should adopt me and train me to be your little boxing boy for content. That'd be fucking cute. Do it, little boxing boy.
I think the reason why they're asking that about the red pill is there was a 15-year-old girl who was stabbed.
That is
by a
disgusting.
Radicalized, like she rejected somebody, and I think that's where that conversation is coming from.
Yeah. Hello, iDubbbz. Time flies, doesn't it? I remember watching you when I was 13. Now I'm 21. Oof. Well, I hope your tastes have changed. Hype for Unk. Hype for Uncle. You guys should adopt me and... oh, yes. You're saying it again. When you guys going to Australia, dying to go on sometime in the future, got some family there. Oh, yeah. Australia's great.
Soon.
Sub goal surpassed. Holy fuck, you're right.
Whoa.
Dana's NG main IRL 2. Wow. Yes. He takes care of all the equipment.
Yeah.
He hits it with a big fat monkey wrench.
Dane cuts to Dane huddled over a camera, hitting it with a wrench.
I know a lot less of what I'm doing in real life, though.
Yeah, I saw this girl on TikTok. She was complaining about how, well, complaining is the wrong word. She was really depressed about how her boyfriend, that she thought was so compassionate and so caring and so intelligent when they had started dating, like how he went down this red pill path.
I saw that
because
this
he just
morning.
got worse and worse and
Yeah,
worse.
I
And she was
watched
just like,
that.
I don't fucking get it. And it was all these, it was super relatable because it was like these hypothetical arguments that don't fucking go anywhere, and it's so pointless. It's like the worst exercise that you could possibly do for a relationship is bring up like stupid hypotheticals.
She was also like, I don't get it. I'm not like, I don't
Oh,
go
right.
out, I don't party, I don't drink.
I don't dress scandalously.
And she was like, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not my like lifestyle.
Yeah, but even that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It like doesn't matter because, you know. I gotta go, but it was good to see you and Anissa. Have fun streaming. Thank you, Nerdy.
See ya.
Thank you, J to the JF. I appreciate that. Basmati is a superior rice. I do like basmati rice.
We do have different vibes now, depending on when that person
Yeah.
saw us.
Any thoughts on a new music submission topic? That way we have time to cook. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh.
Maybe I should give you.
I liked your flower idea before.
Me
Or
too.
Your flower.
I thought it was good.
We'll go with the flower idea. That's one. I'll give you two. One from Anissa and then one from me. Flower, it has to have a type of flower. Any type of flower. There's so many flowers. There's billions of flowers. Okay? So, you can use flower in the song title. But that's it. We're not going to do the band.
No plants.
No plants.
Flowers only.
Yes.
Petunias.
No
desert
trees.
roses.
Roses in general.
No ferns. No gullies. No
You know
fern
what?
gullies.
When you said flower, I was like, desert rose
I
by Sting,
know,
and I was
that's
like,
it.
that's not rare at all. But I don't give a fuck.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Pink Daiquiri says, your tattoos are amazing, Anissa. How do you keep the color so vivid?
Oh, thank you.
Sunscreen.
Yeah.
A lot of sunscreen all the time.
Moisturizing. But also just like a tattoo artist that knows how to put it in good. Because believe it or not, there's like a huge difference in how artists deposit ink. And a lot of it has to do with like knowing the proper angle and how deep to go before it, blowing out and everything. So find an artist that has healed tattoos on their Instagram that you can look at that are like past a year to make a good decision.
Thank you, Vaping Lube Tech. I appreciate you saying that.
Now I have Desert Rose stuck in my head. Yole.
I was gonna say what part?
The fucking
The Indian
the Arabic yodeling. My dad used to
Isn't it Indian?
It's Middle Eastern for sure. It's like Egyptian or some shit. Yeah. Sounds like fucking music that used to play at
Sounds
weddings.
like some foreign goblin.
It sounds like music that plays like I've heard. It's Middle Eastern for sure.
That's cool to hear, Nathan. You got like reverse red pilled.
Whoa.
He's calling it libtard soyboyd.
Oh, soy boy.
You got
soy
injected
boy.
with soy.
I was playing League the other day, and the game was like definitely lost. So I like typed in chat. I was like, "Can we FF? Because I gotta go press my tofu." And one of my teammates was like, "That adds up," and I was like, "What adds up?" And they were like, "Estrogen," and I was like, "Sir, I'm a woman."
This
But
one's my
even if
first
I
tattoo.
Even if I wasn't a woman, dietary estrogen is not the same as what is in your fucking blood, bitch.
See, this is why we have to do a podcast.
Sorry. Yeah.
She just goes and goes.
She just started
Energizer Bunny
ranting. She heard blue pill
style.
and started ranting about estrogen.
Yeah.
Stories
on stories.
Well, no, because I have to let you. You have to control it. I have to talk less. I'm giving myself like a.
No, it's good.
With a podcast, there can't be any dead air.
Yeah.
You gotta fill it with estrogen.
What if I just give you stares like Amanda from 90 Day Fiancé after you talk? I think that'd be good.
That guy who said he got reverse blue pill or red
Blood
pill.
pill.
He got blood pill. There's a character in the Matrix who tries to get reverse red pilled, but he betrays them. Remember?
Judas?
Judas. No, his name's Cypher. He was a bald guy.
I've never seen The Matrix.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Later,
God,
Chow
that's
Garden.
true, huh?
It's one of those things where I feel like it's too late because it's so ingrained in media that I can pretty much fill in the blanks of the whole movie just from like parody scenes and scenes in general that I've seen. Like I know somebody gets horny when they eat steak. Like how do I know
Yeah,
that?
No,
I've never
that's
watched it.
that's Cypher. That's the character I'm talking about. But I know I might just be a big fan of the movie, but I don't think
No,
it's
it's
one of
a
those
good
kinds of movies where it's like I've basically seen it.
No, I know. I should see it. I know that's definitely one of those movies I should see.
Fucking Piccolo Sama says it's made by trans women. You should watch it.
I do find it
God.
very funny that it was written and directed by trans women who it's about the experience of being trans
It's a trans allegory.
and like Andrew Tate is like
And you refuse to watch it?
I know
That's kind of sus.
it's very transphobic.
I'm glad Red Pill wasn't around when I was in high school because I would have been fucked. I used to think Ben Shapiro was an intellectual god.
Because he
Yeah.
talked real fast. That does get you the fast talking from men.
Right. Yeah.
Fast talking from women, I think, is the opposite. Like, think Trisha
Yeah.
Paytas. Like, Trisha Paytas, when she
It's
talks
too
fast, you're like, stupid.
Too high of a register.
Yeah. Like, your brain, we've been conditioned to be like, woman voice and talk fast, stupid. Man voice and talk fast, very smart.
God damn. You say a lot of words.
That's a lot of words per minute.
The volume of words is
That-
hard.
I was gonna say that's something that we should measure. Like, I think there might even be an app that you can get that measures your spoken words per minute, so you can kind of know, like on Twitch or anything. Like, you know how some people have the heart rate monitor
Yeah.
up there. You can have your fucking word thing up there, word counter.
That's probably possible because I've seen streams with integrated subtitles,
Oh, I've
right.
seen those too. Okay,
so it
that'd be
could count
cool.
the words.
Right.
Can you explain the song competition more? That sounds fun.
Yeah, Nathan, there's this website called songbattle.io, and then users get to submit a song, up to 16 people. And then the whole point is for all of us to find like new music, and it's a lot of fun. It's not. I would say it's less of a competition and more of like just a format to discover new music and have people submit stuff. It just makes it a little bit more fun that it's like a bracket system.
Do you think there was any time where you were red pilled?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah, of course.
When we were dating?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, like, it just depends on, like, to what, because it's weird, right? The definition of, like, red pilled, it, like, some people might take that to mean a lot more extreme, but, like, having just generally, like, misogynistic viewpoints is also red pilled. You know what I mean? Like, it's just to what extent, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you have some misogynistic viewpoints and you think Jordan Peterson and, like, Ben Shapiro make good points, you can even still be critical of them, but you're still fucking like red pilled in a lot of ways potentially.
Did you think that? What was a really bad one? Did you ever think Steven Crowder was making good points?
No, not really.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I used to watch him and other guys on this like late night show called Red Eye, and that
Oh,
was
you
like
showed me
that was like the only show that I think someone like Steven Crowder could get on.
That was so scary.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, not good.
You were the red pill, someone said.
Yeah, you were the red pill. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, well, it's unfortunate, right? Because it's like, you give some takes that are like adjacent to like really, really bad ones, or I guess a little bit more bold, potentially boldly red pilled. And it's like it is a nice little staircase that me and other people can create.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really easy to ascend this staircase from me to I don't know who would be like a little bit more extreme than me back in the day. Maybe some generally anti SJW content creators of the past.
Yeah, maybe like you to Sargon of Akkad.
Yeah, so I could totally see that.
It's the only person I can think of right now for some
Yeah.
reason.
That's where mine went too.
He's like hella Islamophobic though, so it's like I feel like he was always extreme, but I think it's because I'm Muslim, so like listening to his shit was like always like
Extra bad.
Extra
Yeah.
bad, yeah.
I agree that Shapiro did in fact get me for a bit when I was in high school, and now I'm like, how could I ever believe any of what he said was good?
Well, was it his WPM? His words per minute.
It was his WPM. They definitely need to have that presented. That'd be like so distracting, but like I feel like it would put things into perspective, like it's showing like his WPM as he's like speaking at like one of these what are those things called? There's like DebateCon or like Politicon,
God.
that kind of stuff.
I remember they did that. They
What?
had like a debate convention
Uh-huh.
where they invited like Armored Skeptic and like
I've watched some of those.
really?
Yeah.
Not the ones with Armored Skeptic, but I've watched like debates, like they're you put them on in the background, and
Fuck, I forgot about
at
that.
the end of the day, they're all just like pointless.
I know. It's just what the
Oh yeah, Dankula would be a good like next step as well. TJ Kirk would have been in the middle of Ian and them. Is that the
TJ Kirk.
amazing
The
atheist?
Amazing Atheist.
Damn,
Banana Man.
that's crazy.
And a man. And a man.
The Amazing Atheist was my shit when I was 12. That's so funny.
That's crazy.
I like me and Ian made up this fake one of those types of channels, and we called it the Pondering Orb.
Yeah, no, I love that.
The Pondering
There's a
Orb.
fucking guy on YouTube. I've never clicked on his videos, but I've seen him recommended. His name is the Spiffing Brit.
Oh my, the spiffing?
Every time I see the spiffing.
Oh,
Oh, he's the Spiffing Brit.
There's like that's like there's another one called like The Right Opinion.
Yeah.
It's got like a monocle or whatever.
Or the Critical Drinker. That's such a fucking funny name.
I like the Spiffy Brit the best.
Oh, I was
that
thinking-
one's the most ridiculous one I've seen. I don't even know if he's a commentary channel, but he comes off as one just by his name.
There's also one who's like a fur, like a scaly. He's like a dragon, like a hyper realistic dragon with blue eyes.
yeah.
And he just like has two animations that are like this and this.
Wow. I've seen a dragon drawing of like somebody's OC doing this. Was it
Yeah,
dragon?
that's
Maybe
him.
I'm thinking of that.
I loved
like it.
pre-insane Jordan Peterson. Dude has lost in the last few years.
I like his 100 tweets per minute.
I will say, before he got Twitter brained and crazy, he did say some things that resonated with me, but I am a person who grew up mostly without a father figure, and I
Here's
think
the
that he
thing.
just kind of like has that father ASMR.
I agree. He does have the father ASMR, but here's the thing: he just outright lied about the Canadian bill. Like
Right.
either he didn't understand it or didn't ask any of his colleagues that were in law, or like he literally
Didn't have any
didn't
friends.
understand what the Canadian bill was. Because like my sister, I had that conversation with my sister because she practices law in Canada, and she was like, "That bill isn't at all like what Jordan Peterson like says it is. It's just literally if someone who is getting like violently attacked for being trans is like either dead named or like wrongly like called the wrong pronoun while being attacked, it's easier to get them on a hate crime. It's just supposed to make it easier to like indict people on hate crimes to help deal with the violence against trans people. It's not like if you just like name somebody,
Say it, yeah.
you go to jail.
Right.
It's like protection.
I was gonna say, someone said Creationist Cat was my fave. Too bad he stopped doing videos. That's crazy. Lauren Southern, Gavin McGinnis, and Rebel Media back in the day. That makes sense. It's actually like super interesting to know how many of y'all are like on that or were on that grind just to some extent, because it is very relatable. Like,
Well, I don't think anyone like remembers how popular that was for the average person.
right,
Like it was
Yeah.
actually pretty common.
Super
to
common.
Be, quote unquote red pilled and into Ben Shapiro. And shit.
right,
Like that was just really popular for most men, I would say.
yeah, you
No matter your,
couldn't miss
like,
it.
No matter your like alignment. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, like I just said.
True.
I listened to a lot of Jordan Peterson shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Realize what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
I was
like,
just
wait
like,
a damn minute.
This guy says like a lot of cool stuff.
Mhm.
And
I got
he
clean
sounds
my
like-
room.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
He went to university with my dad.
Oh okay. Cool.
Yeah, but so when he first popped up, he kind of reminded
Who-
me of my dad, and then he got real weird. My dad is. My
Who
dad's
wins
like
this
hella-
Dad's not
weekend, Canelo or Charlo? I think Canelo.
My dad was like hella leftist, so.
Right.
I like his Kermit the Frog voice. Valid.
The spiffing Brit is a nice guy. Just makes gaming videos. I fucking love that.
Right.
Yeah.
I love
I
his
don't
name.
want to talk too much shit. I just think that his
No,
name
I
is
love
Yeah.
it.
perfect. It's the perfect
Yeah.
commentary channel.
It's so-
Well, it
good.
also reminds me.
Spiffing Brit.
I don't know if it is a real channel or Anissa and I have gone back and forth on it so much. Like Dapper Man Gaming
Yeah,
something
I
like
think
that.
that's ours. I think we made that up.
That's good, yeah.
Dapper
or
Man.
Dapper Lad Gaming maybe.
Dapper Man Gaming. I think that was.
Oni and G made one up, or I can't remember who it was. Somebody in that friend group said something along the lines of, what was it? The Pondering Llama. That's made up.
I like
Ian
that.
wanted to name a channel the Gargantuan Orangutan.
Yeah.
That's
I just
good.
like how it feels on the tongue.
Have you seen the Jordan Peterson Grandma Dream?
Yes,
Ooh.
I have seen the Jordan Peterson Grandma Dream. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, when you run out of stories,
Yeah.
you get into the deep shit that you should take to the grave, probably.
Yeah. Thank you, Lex. Welcome. I've never heard of any of these people. Back in the day, I was just watching Trisha and that side of YouTube.
Oh,
That's
fair.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I like
fair.
that, though.
You would-
Steven Crowder's Changed My Mind was my shit.
That shit used to make me so mad.
I couldn't watch that. He was like annoying.
Because
I
if
just
you were a
didn't like his
university
face.
student, you knew exactly what was happening. Because like it reminded me so much of the like freshman college kids that wanted to argue with their professor, but like were always the least equipped. Like they were just excited because they
Yeah.
like learned a bit.
Yeah.
And he knew that he was attracting those people or like filming those people. So you just had like young, wide-eyed kids that knew kind of something but not enough, and then he would prey on them, and it just sucked.
Yeah, it is true. The people who do know enough aren't gonna fall for it.
They're not going to talk to him. 'cause
Thank
it's-
you, Jason Macarons. Growing up in a super heavy religious household didn't help me out either. I had to
Yeah.
develop all my soy boy opinions after I moved out, lol.
Bless.
Yeah, it's very hard. I feel the other day I thought like what is a good way of like kind of sussing out where people are at, and I think a good question is something about like anxiety and like seeing how like red pilled someone is, because I feel like if you ask someone like Sneeko about anxiety, he'd be like, that's not real.
Yeah, true.
And anxiety is like level 1. Like if you can admit that you get anxious about things, like that should that you're a normal person. You know what I mean? But if you want to deny something like anxiety and be like, that's not a real concept, you're pretty fucking far gone. It appealed to everyone because it didn't feel like something everyone would know about, so you felt different when you really aren't.
Yeah, secret information.
Mm-hmm.
It's appealing.
Liking you and your freedom of speech thing in H3 dunking on SJWs was probably the most reactionary I ever was. I got pretty lucky. I went to college and immediately started dating a feminist, and it changed me for the better.
Yeah, that's like a huge.
You are
Very
a
cool.
product of your environment.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nicholas.
Dioria would say. Yeah, that's so funny. That's the only... That's a Dapper Man Gaming if I ever saw one. 300 Watt said, what up, DBZ? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for the bits, 300 and what? I'm glad there's a couple people like Willie Mac Show taking the piss out of the more heinous channels out there.
Man, I'm not a fan of that guy.
Yeah.
Commentary channels are dead, bruh.
Yeah. Isn't Dapper Dan a fake hair product from Coen Brothers movie? Probably.
Dapper Dan is the brand of his hair pomade.
I thought Dapper Dan was the producer of the H3 podcast.
They call him Dan, but I don't know how dapper he is. We gotta check tapes.
Had Charlie Kirk at my school just last year. Sucks how many people want to own him and play right into their trap of giving him attention and content.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that guy's fucking weird.
Yeah. Really racist.
You know what's wild about the red pill thing?
I'm in heaven now.
So sorry I died. I miss you so much.
I'm happy here, so I'm not coming
exactly
home.
the same as the phrase woke.
I know, and it's
True.
ironic because it's the opposite.
It's just it's
Like-
the same concept, but it's just
But I don't but here's the thing about red pill though is that red pilled people are literally the embodiment of like covering your eyes and plugging your ears and screaming la 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 I can't hear you,
I mean
which is like the opposite of red pill.
right, but from the perspective of somebody who like claims that they're woke,
Yeah.
they could probably say, or no, sorry, from the perspective of somebody who's red pilled, they would say the same thing about
No, that's
a
true.
woke person.
That's true.
You just don't want to.
You don't want to admit
You just don't want to admit
that men have big testicles
that
and
they
women
have big biceps.
big biceps and big old testes.
Yeah.
Wake up, liberals.
It's from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The Dapper Dan thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
That makes sense.
Huh?
you guys seen that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just been a minute.
Yeah, Ian showed it
That's
to
one of
me.
my favorite movies ever.
It's
It's
a
a good
great
movie.
movie.
I like
I got red pilled by
Did you
Germa
see
985. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
Watch it.
it's good. Although Kevin Spacey's a creepy
but-
guy.
It's Kevin Spacey's a creep, and also Bryan Singer's a pedophile.
Oh no! What the hell?
He directed it, and he's still
Oh.
working in Hollywood, so that's concerning.
Crap.
But
Chrissy
beyond that, I remember when I saw it, it was underwhelming.
Chrissy Koibig says, "Hey Ian, with you changing from a more toxic online personality, do you find yourself uncomfortable with friends that stayed that way?"
Sorry, I just had a really funny memory. I can't
I've
say
gotten through the same process as you, offline, of course, and it's been a struggle to remain friends who stay toxic. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, you know, it's not that big of a change necessarily. I think you guys can, you know, like, who I've generally, like, collabed with in the past and stuff like that. So I think a lot of assumptions can be made about, like, what that's about. But I don't know. There are people that I'm very good friends with, still to this day, like Max. We're going to see Max in Australia, and yeah, I don't know. If people are fucking weird, like, a lot of people just do that shit.
They cut themselves out. That's
Yeah,
the
they cut
thing.
themselves out.
There's a lot of people who've cut themselves out.
And to be honest, like, they're not people who are, like, super red-pilled are paranoid weirdo
Yeah.
people that do not want to, like, socialize. Like, that's just what it is. Like, their friend circles aren't fucking huge. They're very isolated, and that's the way they want it to be, which is what allows them to keep their ideology alive for so long.
Which is sad. But yeah, a lot of people just stopped. Not a lot of people, but there are certain people that just stopped messaging you.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of know not to reach out to them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just an unspoken.
Yeah, it's pretty unspoken, but then, new people come into my life who are like, oh, hey, I'm going through the same fucking thing. And it's like, oh, well, that, I don't know, that's a great...
messages you got was from a YouTuber's editor.
Yeah.
It was, like, really meaningful.
Yep.
It's kinda...
Would you consider doing explicitly political content? No, I don't think so.
Explicit. I used to do that.
Yeah.
Would you consider doing explicit content?
Today's gonna get explicit. I'm gonna intro the
Hey,
podcast with
explicit
that.
warning. Put the explicit warning image in the corner of the screen.
yeah.
Put the explicit label, like the from the albums.
Yeah.
Parental
There
advisory.
you go.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
Fuck yeah.
Careful. Careful, kids. That's kind of fucking cool because people who like pass by the screen or whatever, that is going to catch their like
Right,
attention.
yeah,
What are you watching?
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait,
True.
my parents aren't here. I can watch this.
Fuck!
Yeah, there-
Fuck!
Hold that for about 30 seconds so the thumbnail is that. See how many viewers you get.
This stream is not for virgins. This stream is only for sex havers,
Sex.
aka fuckers. I call my audience fuckers. They know the reason why I call them that.
What's up, fuck nation?
What's up, fuck nation? What up, my orgy tribe? Oh, the other day I went into Harley's stream, and he was like, yeah, I know a lot about you, Ian, or whatever, but you don't know anything about me. And I was like, I know some things about you. Like, what are you talking about? And then he went into it, and he's like, he started talking about how his name is like Shit Sponge, and something about like the orgy coliseum or something like that, and it was all like Burning Man related memes. Like he's been reborn
Oh, okay.
after going to Burning Man.
That's really good.
Harley's so scary sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, what is he talking about? He baited me in for a second because I was like, oh, maybe I don't know as much about
Well,
him
we've
as
been
he knows about me.
traumatized, to be fair.
Who's that? Who's that comedian that just had a new Netflix special come out with like the mustache? He's on a lot of podcasts.
Mustache.
He's a chubby guy. He does kind of edgier comedy.
Oh,
hair.
No.
you know his name. It's just not coming to you right now.
If you said his name.
Shane Gillis?
Shane Gillis.
Okay.
He reminds me of Shane Gillis.
Oh yeah.
Like when I was watching his stand-up special recently, I just checked it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's a Harley vibes.
Whoa, that
That's
kinda like
interesting.
Kind of Hardy like.
Thank you, No Rights, Nick. No Rights. The Epic Meal guy? Yes.
Epic Mealman.
Oh, it was Shane Gillis, not Stavros Halkias?
No, it was Shane Gillis.
Okay.
I heard
Guys, I
you
need heart surgery. Good luck with that. Go fund me.
Go fuck me.
Draw them in with the explicit label, and then they show up. Just be talking about Bluey. Oh, true.
Oh,
How do you
such a-
guys come up with tattoo ideas? I got my first two this year. I want to get more, but I'm not creative.
None of these are original.
None of
that
these are
blows
original.
my mind. They don't. They
Yeah.
go in and they pick one off the wall, man. That's the style.
Yeah, that's what
Let other people do the thinking for you.
yeah.
Now, to some people that would be crazy. I am one of those people, but it's their body, bruh.
Yeah.
Here's the fun fact. These two, this stack, they were actually supposed to be for somebody else, but the person canceled, so the guy was like, do you want them? And I was like, okay.
Okay.
It's flash collecting. So
Well, it's
somebody-
about establishing. I understand that it's about Well, I don't know if this is what it really is, but to me, it's about establishing a look more than individual meaning to
It
the
is-
thing.
no meaning, but it's also celebrating tattooing as a trade,
Right.
because this was like a trade, right? Like there was someone who drew flash, right, and then they distributed it to every tattoo artist, and it was made to be, replicated.
The new
so,
thing.
like this is like flash. Like when people send, I remember I posted my Ed Hardy piece, the one where the jaguar is wrestling the snake, and I had somebody reply back with an Ed Hardy shirt
That's cool, Piccolo.
that had the flash that I got tattooed on me, and I was like, yes, that is literally what that is. I don't know what.
Right.
Like that's what
But
it's
the
meant to be.
the modern idea of tattoos is that every single one of them is custom.
Yeah.
Custom. Your tattoo's custom. You had to go through customs to get that tattoo.
So you've got more of an old fashioned.
Yeah. It's the
viewpoint
trade
of
rather
it.
than the art.
Yep. And I think that's the main.
But there's an
barrier.
art in the trade.
Right.
Because like to do it well is this is one pass. Like you can't. It's unapologetic. It is what it is. But yeah, you're.
There's like a comparison there, like where like some people make collages.
It's like design versus, like art, where like
Right.
this is you're meant to like appreciate the form rather than the creative expression. Does that make sense?
Agree.
Yes.
But yeah.
Longtime fan of you. I feel as if I've changed alongside of you, and your own changes were similar to mine. Hate feels lame. Thank you, Slurp Puff. Yeah, I like thinking about the tattoo thing in terms of like, what if you were getting a tattoo when tattoos weren't particularly popular or mainstream? Like tattooing was a new thing. Like you'd feel fine just getting kind of whatever was like on a wall that a person had. It's only the idea that like now everyone's doing it that you like really gotta like
No,
set it
I think
apart.
the 90s media ruined it because that was like it was like seen as tacky to go in and pick Flash off the wall in 90s media. I think that was like really shoved down everybody's throat.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I
Like in
kind of.
shows and
I'm,
stuff.
yeah, I'm trying to think what specifically.
There's movies
Yeah.
and cartoons where it's like, oh, you
Right,
picked
right,
the thorn heart rose off the wall.
right.
Well, there's a lot of early 2000s comedy jokes
Yeah,
where they got a
that too.
tattoo that is ugly or bad,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and that's the punchline. It's like,
it was Flash.
whoa, you got like a mom tattoo with a heart.
Yeah, which is
Meanwhile,
literally
you've got a dad one.
yeah.
That's like a punchline in a lot of those movies.
Well, the I guess the like interesting thing about it, and there's a lot of tattoo artists that are really sad that people bash Flash because tattoo artists design their Flash specifically for what they enjoy doing and also what they believe looks good on the body. You're basically getting an artist's like custom like favorite thing that they would want to put on someone when you pick Flash.
You're supporting the artist.
Yeah, and they're actual like drawings. Whereas like if you're hung up on like I need to have this and this and this and it needs to be this original idea that you haven't yet drawn, you're not going to get the best tattoo from the artist.
It is like the difference between commissioning like an artist off of Twitter or something and
Yes.
saying, I want you to make my OC.
Yes.
And
Yes.
or you could be like, draw whatever.
Yes. Or I would like to buy this
Right.
thing that you've already drawn that
person's
you're
gonna be
selling.
like, oh yeah, that person's gonna be like, oh sick.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that association, John Bingo. John Bingo says, I look at my tattoos as bookmarks in my life. Like I got this frog tattoo 2 years ago when I finally bought my first motorcycle. And that way the tattoo itself doesn't need to be the thing that is meaningful. But it, marks a time in his life.
I gave a sneak peek of my back tattoo.
I think it's
Yeah.
also important to recognize that the era that we live in, most people are going to have custom tattoos.
True.
And people like them.
Yeah, it's totally fine to have custom tattoos.
Well, and some people, that's their like expertise is delivering a product that the client is specifically asking for.
Yeah.
And they, that's like their competitive advantage over, someone else is that they can fucking do
Yeah,
exactly what you want.
Bring me a dead child.
Yeah. Like dead child.
Yep.
Yeah, like there are tattoos that I've gotten where I'm like, I generally know what the tattoo is before going into it, but the artist doesn't like inform me exactly how the colors are gonna be.
Yeah.
And that was the case with which one of these? I think this snow leopard
Oh yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was gonna be so blue.
Yeah, I think he just added the blue.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. There's a. Was that it? I forget. But yeah, sometimes it's a surprise, and it's like it feels a little bit bad in the moment, but because you're just like expecting a particular thing.
Yeah, somebody said that artists will tweak flash so it's different. That's very true. I always like finding people that have the same flash as me to see how our tattoos are different. Like, this guy, for example, this is going to sound really dumb, but his tail, it's got like, I'll put it up close so you can see. You can see like, I'm trying to hide your face. There's like a little like buzz line where it's almost like the needle like kind of skipped to make like a gradient. That's unique to this tattoo. He was super proud of it actually. The gradient of like red in the spine and the claw marks are unique to this specific piece of flash. Which like you only know if you know what the flash looks like and you see other people with it and then you look at theirs and how it's different and you're like, whoa, that's sick. Cool.
Now that I think about it, I think honestly, maybe this is just my own experience, but it feels like people are kind of going in the other direction slowly anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys might be a little bit ahead of your time, even though you're doing old-fashioned shit.
Yeah.
Things like that, just they
It's
make their way
cyclical.
around anyway.
Yeah.
But I remember like 10 years ago, I actually used to ask everybody that I saw with a tattoo, like anybody that I wanted to strike up a conversation with. It was like a conversation piece. I was like, "What's your tattoo? What does it mean?
Yeah.
What's the story behind it?"
Yeah.
I don't ask that anymore because literally everybody has tattoos now.
Yeah.
And it's such a common thing where it's just like, I don't have time to
I
ask
know.
about it anymore.
It's like whatever.
And now it's like tattoos, ironically, because of how common they are kind of like losing a little bit more of their custom meaning.
Yeah, I agree with
So why
that.
even like think that hard about it?
Yeah,
you know?
you like assume that it's more of like a fashion thing than like
It
a
is.
meaning thing.
Yeah, it 100% is. And maybe there are some people who are like, grr.
Mm-hmm. Some people
Young
get
people.
really mad when, like, there's two, I guess, sides of the coin. Some people get really mad that people have meaning to their tattoos, and some people get really mad that people don't have meaning to their tattoos.
Because they would, I mean, that's the simple case of I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize my tattoo artist wanted to do color on one of mine. I looked down and saw my arm covered in red and panicked. Lol. Yeah, that's scary. That's very scary.
That's blood.
I know a few. Yeah, blood. I know a few mates who've gotten the Gotham hand sign tattooed on the inner thigh. They play Aussie footy with short shorts, and you can see them. What's the dumbest tattoo y'all have seen?
Dumbest tattoo.
I don't know. I'm becoming a little less judgmental of tattoos.
I will say, Austin, the tattoo artist that's doing my back tattoo, laughed really hard at Matt Watson's 7-Eleven
Yeah,
tattoo.
the 7-Eleven tattoo.
And he was like,
He
that's so
loved that.
fucking dumb. That's so fucking awesome. He thought it was so funny.
Raven says, I love your dad tattoo, Nisa. I was thinking of getting one for mine. He has a heart with a blue ribbon with my name on it, on his chest, and he won't be around much longer.
You should definitely do it. It's a great, I mean, make sure you go to an artist that can, because ironically, this is the hardest tattoo that this artist has ever done on me. It's very difficult because it's so, like...
You have to be very precise with the lettering, because
And-
if you fuck that up, it just, like, looks weird.
And, like, just the clean lines
They'll
of,
say,
like...
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should definitely, I don't know, this is one of my favorite. This one,
Yo, what up, Rizo Mact?
this one, and this one are my favorites.
What do you guys think of Anthony Padilla's tattoos?
I think it's a cool idea. I think that the experience that he gets with it is neat. I had a conversation with him about it.
It's cool because it's doing a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
And it's a vibe that I really haven't seen, so I appreciate it.
I've never seen that on anybody else, so that's the only thing that stands out to me.
It's meant to like flow with his body. I think she did it fully, like as she was just kind of going, freeform.
Oh, this is good for you to answer, Anissa. I can't decide if I want my knee tats to face up towards me or not. Do any people get tattoos that face them, or is it always towards other people?
So
It's
my spider faces down.
yeah.
I
Kind of
like-
depends on the tattoo.
I like
that
it
looks
down.
better now.
Yeah, I like it down.
But yeah, that's like definitely something to give a lot of thought to if you've
Honestly,
decided on the tattoo, like how it
most-
goes.
Most tattoo artists will always tell you to not have it face you. Like, it's not. I know it's like the it's for me thing, but you always want it facing
Hmm.
however the tattoo artist recommends. To be
Yeah.
honest. Favorite creator tattoo? That's such a great question. My favorite tattoo on a famous person is not a
Fuck.
creator.
I don't
It's,
know. I need to watch more of that inked shit.
My favorite tattoo on a famous person is that fucking asshole, the Irish asshole, UFC.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor's chest tattoo.
Oh, the big baboon
I
or whatever it
love
is.
the big gorilla with the wings.
Yeah,
I think
it
it's
is
sick.
good.
That's my favorite, like, famous person tattoo. Creator tattoo?
Let me look. Influencers. Oh! This one is a little more soulless, but Bro Science has crazy tattoos.
True. I love Bro Science's tattoo. I mean, we're going to answer American traditional.
Yeah. But he's super consistent and, like,
Yeah.
you could tell that Bro is super anal about his tattoos. Like, he
Yeah,
does
he
not
planned it
want to
well.
fuck up the
vibe.
Yeah, the vibe and the flow of it. 10 influencers to inspire your next design. What the hell? I'm trying to find, like, influencers with tattoos.
I'm trying to get influenced.
I'm trying to get influenced. It's just a bunch of random
Oh my
TikTokers
god, I
and
follow her.
Instagrammers.
I follow that.
Cool. But I don't know. It's all over the place. How about YouTubers? I
Yeah.
like that. YouTubers with tattoos.
I really like
Charles Trippy.
Post Malone's vibe as well.
10 of the best YouTuber tattoos on Instagram. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh my god.
PewDiePie. PewDiePie's tattoos are pretty good. I like them.
Yeah.
No Rights Nick.
That's so
Thanks for
interesting.
gifting a sub, No Rights Nick.
Do you think that's like Higgs, this one?
Higgs. I mean, it's probably Higgs inspired. Yeah, I'd
It's
say so.
Illuminati.
Yeah, he's starting
Illuminati.
to do traditional, looks like
Yeah.
PewDiePie.
Casey Neistat has a bunch of like.
I can't get down with that. Personally.
Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers who have like I want to say like utilitarian or like editing related tattoos and things like that. I've seen a lot of that.
Well, they're editors.
What the hell is that? Why is that
Yeah,
on?
I don't know.
It's like just to give you guys a visual. It was just a
And
small
that.
moon,
That's
like a
that's a girl.
thumb-sized moon,
That's a girl tattoo.
And to get a triangle,
a triangle.
a simple line of a triangle. That's not real.
That's not real,
Jesus.
I don't think. Yeah.
People are fuck. These aren't tattoos. None of those are tattoos.
Those are tattoos. Those are stick and pokes.
What if somebody was like, I'm gonna get a tattoo here?
Mm-hmm.
What gender are they?
Mhm.
Well, the first people I ever met that had tattoos there were Max Mofo and Chad.
That's true.
So
It is-
as
but I will say, like, this is.
yeah, no, you're right.
And
It's
then, like,
yeah,
here.
you know, the ankle and the no, you're correct. And probably back here too. Is that tinnitus or is somebody's phone going off?
Your very own Ethan
What's
Klein
your tonight? Your brain is actually.
is getting a tat.
Nobody's phone dinged, right?
Yeah, mine did.
Okay. I
Oh,
legitimately
nice.
thought that was my tinnitus going off because it's been going off all day today.
Yeah, it's cool that that Ethan's getting a tattoo. I love that.
Yeah, I think that's so sick.
Curtis Connor. Oh yeah, Curtis
Oh,
Connor
yeah,
has some
Curtis
good
Connor.
tats. Yeah.
Curtis Connor has
I
good
like that.
tattoos.
My face when nice that doesn't have nice tats. Yeah, that's a bit of a fucking meme.
Isn't that a lyric in one of your?
It is, yeah. Reverse Josh, good luck on your tattoo. Any tips for a first timer? Go into it thinking it will be the worst, most excruciating pain of your life.
True.
Just that will prepare your brain the best mentally.
For real.
And then
Every time I've underestimated the pain,
Yeah.
it's been way worse.
and then just focus on breathing. Like focus on your breathing. Make sure you are breathing,
Yeah.
and breathe through the pain. So like whatever you need to do, I usually will do a big, like a slow exhale as they're fucking drawing the fucking crazy lines and shit.
Interesting. I do an inhale when they do that.
I hate that. Well, I mean, again, there's no
Yeah.
fuck it. It's just whatever works for you.
Person said patchwork is the worst though.
To each their own.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah. Ask.
Yeah. Malaki Black and Brody King have amazing tattoos. That's cool.
Brody King.
I'll look up Brody King.
He sounds like a prankster.
He does. The name's Brody.
Hey, what's up, guys? Brody King back.
He's a fighter or something?
Holy
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, he's got a fucking crazy
Wow.
looking
He's got a perma
bodysuit.
shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
Wow.
tattoos are very rich.
I wonder if that's the same artist. I almost got a back tattoo that was that vibe.
And
But I didn't.
Malachi?
By a guy
Oh, I
named
guess you would
Greg
call it, say that
West.
Malachi.
But I didn't.
Black.
I almost did. I was very close.
Oh, this is a professional wrestler. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
I don't like that one.
It's like a mix of Japanese traditional.
Yeah.
There's something about stomach tattoos that always look a little off to me. I don't know what it is. On men, I should specifically say.
I love a good stomach
I
tattoo.
should've mentioned
No,
that.
that's fair. Yeah. I mean,
Every time I see a tattoo on a man's stomach, I don't know what it is. It's just kind of like
maybe it gives you pain because apparently on
Yo, what a
men,
Billy
that's
boy.
the most painful place to get
it could
tattooed.
be like, ugh.
Yeah,
I'm
because it
imagining
is
it
painful.
being done to me or something.
Yeah.
Anything for views has some quality body art. Yeah. He should get some more. I feel like the more he fucking gets tattoos, the less like fucking PewDiePie Brofist will stand out. Although that one's on his ass, so it's not too big a deal.
The Kappa one actually hurt me.
Yeah, the
physically.
Kappa one was not
It's very
where it's
upsetting.
at.
Well, it doesn't really look great.
All right,
It's
guys.
like not a great rendition.
We are going to go film our first episode of the podcast. What are your views on subdermal implant, guys? I don't like it.
I think
It's
it
just,
looks sick, but I think I personally can't, I've learned, deal with implants in my body. So, I can't deal with them.
What are you guys talking about, like cyberpunk shit?
Yeah, like the shit that goes in your, like it was big in Japan for a bit. You
That's
can get,
good.
like,
Digikill.
warrants and shit.
Does it actually do something, or is it just a style?
Style.
Oh, I was like,
But
are we in the future?
Yeah,
I didn't
Anthony
realize.
Padilla's tattoos are very good. All right. We're going to go, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the donations. Thank you, Lex. Thank you, Bozo. Thank you, Ghost. Y'all were very nice today. It was a short one. I'm sorry. But we got to get recording. We got to get to recording. Have a good day. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.